Hello everyone, I'm Kathy with Kathy's Candle Creations, and today I wanted to make a short video, at least I hope it's short, on what do you need to make candles. However, there's a lot of videos out there on that, so I wanted to back up a little bit and say what you needed to do before you actually even start purchasing your pour pots and your waxes and your wicks and things like that. So before you even think about pouring your first candle, you need to take the time to do your research. Research will save you money, okay? It will save you time once you start making candles. So let's talk a little bit about what you need to research. The wax. Before you go in it, you may want to test all the different kind of waxes, but let me tell you, there are a lot of different kind of waxes out there. So I did my research before I even purchased my wax to find a wax that would do what I wanted it to do, okay? And let me tell you, soy is not easy to work with. Soy needs babied. Paraffin and paraffin blends are a lot easier. Actually, I think a little less expensive. I have only purchased one big block of paraffin. And it was really difficult to get broken up. So I love the flakes of the soy, that it's so easy to measure for me. So that was part of my research though. So it's really important to research. But I want to tell you a few things about waxes and things like that before you even get started with your research. There are several different kinds of waxes. I mean, I have not worked with them all. I've worked with about 4 different kinds. And one was totally on accident because it was a big 50-pound box that was sent. They sent me the wrong wax. I said, okay, well, let me try this and test this. No. So, let's talk about wax. All waxes, not just soy, but all waxes. Scientists consider a wax to be a means to, the word wax to be a means to classify a chemical substance that is, mainly a hydrocarbon in makeup. Chemically, that means a lot of C's and H's, okay, that are combined together. Hydrocarbons are in a lot of fuel-related chemicals, and wax actually is a fuel. It's the fuel that feeds the flame that makes the candle. All waxes are solid at room temperature and liquid at higher temperatures. All waxes are water repellent. So let me talk to you about this for a second. I'm going to repeat that. All waxes are water repellent. They do not blend with water. So if you have a candle fire, you cannot put it out with water. Do not even try. It's horrible. The wax will shoot up in flames, and it's really bad. So you cannot put a wax fire, a candle fire out with water. Just like you can't gasoline or other oils, you cannot put them out with water because they're not water soluble. You will have to use, I keep a big box of baking soda near whenever I'm test burning, whenever I'm making candles. It sits on my counter, ready, reachable. But my fire extinguishers are always close too. People, you're messing with something that is combustible, okay? that can become a fire. So you want to keep fire safety in mind. And wax is not water soluble. So another scientific term for measurement for a wax is there's smooth texture. Even soy, even the pieces of it are smooth. I can't think of the other ones right now. Paraffin comes in a smooth block box. I was thinking about the little pellet ones, but even the little pellet ones are smooth and round. So smooth texture, buffable under slight pressure. This all comes from the National Candle Association. So they're low toxicity and low reactivity. Okay, they're not nuclear. That's the biggest way. They're very low on the scale, whereas the nuclear bomb is very reactive and it's very high on the scale. let's see all waxes have very, very little odor to them. Beeswax, you can smell it a little bit. Soy, you can smell it a little bit. Paraffin smells a little bit different from them, but it's a very low odor, and it's not going to take away from the candle you make. So I want to share a few facts about waxes and candles with you, okay? And this again comes from the National Candle Association. The link, I'll try to put the link below where you can see it as well. Prior to the 19th century, a wax candle typically referred to a beeswax candle. All waxes are primarily hydrocarbons. We covered that a little bit. Whether the wax is of animal, vegetable, or petroleum origin. The chemical composition of all waxes used for candle making is similar. They're all very similar. All the waxes are very similar. Jeff Stanley has a great video on this. An estimated 1 billion pounds of wax are used in candles sold each year in the United States. Just the United States. Like I said, and Jeff had I watched a video of his a couple weeks back that showed the growth amount of how much wax has been sold and will be sold in the form of candles and all. Not just candles, but wax is used in a lot of different things, coatings and makeup and things like that. Candles account for the second largest use of waxes in the United States, after packaging and package coatings. Paraffin is the most commonly used candle today, and has been. When you go to the store and buy a candle, the majority of them are going to be paraffin. The big name companies are paraffin. It's more of the smaller companies that are using the blends and the soy. So wax is burned with a yellow flame due to the presence of carbon. A bunch of those C's and H's, remember from the beginning. So there are a couple things I want to go into a little bit more specifically here. I want to do more than just touch on this. No specific type of wax or wax blend is considered best for candle making. All candle waxes, when provided in high quality format, have been shown to burn cleanly, safely, and in the same manner, okay? I'm going to read the next one, and then I want to talk about those. There is no... okay, now I want to go back to this. Maybe... all right. If you join these candle groups and you start researching and you go to these candle makers' personal websites, you're going to find they argue over who has the best wax, who's making the best candle out of the best wax. Okay, they're gonna soy makers are gonna say, oh no, paraffin is toxic and harmful, and your paraffin makers are gonna say, but your soy farms are deforesting, they're taking away forests that are much needed. There's gonna be arguments, okay, but let me tell you, none of the waxes are toxic, none of them that are created for making candles, okay. They're not toxic. It just blows my mind to watch these arguments back and forth between candle makers. But there's also no such thing as a soot-free wax. If I'm not mistaken, I have a teaching degree, okay, and I took a lot of classes to become a teacher. And anything you burn is going to create some form of soot. Anything. So if someone's saying, oh, my candle is soot-free, they just don't understand that their candle is not soot-free. It may be a white soot. It may be very little soot, but there's going to be soot. So when you're doing your research, how much soot does this wax put off? What color is the soot that this wax puts off? Do things like that, okay? All reputable candle manufacturers, I can't talk today, all reputable candle manufacturers use only high quality waxes in their formulations. This is why when I'm talking in my other videos, when I was talking about fragrance oils, buy from a reputable candle supplier, okay? So you'll get good quality. Because bottom line is, and I will say this probably in almost every video, quality in is quality out. What you put in it is what you're going to get out of it. And if you use, crap, you're going to get a crap candle. So you want to use a high quality wax, a high quality fragrance oils, quality wicks, quality dyes. You want anything that goes into that candle to make it, you want it to be of a high quality. No candle wax has ever been shown to be toxic or harmful to humans. Right there on the National Candle Association page. So just remember, do your research. Don't go to someone's personal page because it could have bias information on it. Go to, like the National Candle Association, go to the candle suppliers. Candle Science has some amazing information on its pages. The Flaming Candle, Lone Star, and the list goes on of the reputable candle companies. They have wonderful educational information on their websites that you can learn from. YouTube is great. Hey, look, I'm on YouTube. But there's a lot of crap on YouTube too. I just be honest. There's a lot of crap. Some of the stuff, I just shake my head and go, and somebody's going to burn their house down. So don't just watch YouTube videos. And if you do, go to a reputable candle maker, somebody that's been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for a little while, but there's candle makers that have been doing it a lot longer than me. Jeff Stanley is one I highly recommend, okay, of Stanley Handcrafted. Wade Thomas of Black Tie Barn, his information is very spot on. These are people that I would recommend. I have not been able to watch all of them, and there's some, like I said, I will look at and I will just shake my head. So you're going to have to wade through the BS to find the good stuff, all right? That's the bottom line. And you're going to have to decide if what I'm giving you is the good stuff or if it's BS. But I've been making candle for a couple years now, and I'm very proud of what I make because I use quality. Quality in, quality out. Other things you will want to research, but I'm not going to go over a lot here, are wicks. Your wicks. And these candle suppliers have information on their wicks, okay? But what you use in a soy candle is not going to work in a paraffin candle, the type of wick. You have to use a wick specific for the type of wax you're using. Dyes. There are different kind of dyes. I personally prefer flakes. There are a lot that prefer the liquid. I prefer flakes because I mix all my colors. And when I mix my colors, I need control over the amount that I'm adding, because I might just want to add a tiny bit. And with the liquid, you're going to get that drop no matter what. That one little drop. Okay, and that one little drop can really darken something up if you just wanted to go a tiny bit lighter. So research your dyes. Fragrance oils. I have a video on fragrance oils. Definitely you want quality fragrance oils. If you research your items, the items that you want to make your wax out of, it will save you money in the long run. Because let me tell you right now, making candles is not inexpensive. It costs money. And yes, in the long run, if you're just making them for you, once you get your formulas down and all, it is cheaper to make your own candles than it is to go out and buy them. If you're wanting to turn this into a business, you want quality candles, so you want to do your research. And people, there's a lot of testing. So and don't look at it like wasting wax, okay? I burn candles anyway, always in my house before I even started making them. So when I'm burning a candle for testing it, I would have had a candle burning anyway. So just make sure you do your research. It's going to save you money and time. So, but yes, some of the candle groups, you're going to get some great information in there, and you're going to get a lot of BS. Stuff that is, I shake my head at. Some of the YouTubers are going to give you some really great information, and some of them are going to give you stuff that's going to cause you to burn your house down, okay? Don't burn your house down. And some of the best places are going to be your candle suppliers. And I've noticed from one candle supplier to another, you can get a little bit of a difference in what they're telling you yes and no and telling you about. So just do your research. It's important. Before you even start to make candles, do your research. I hope this helps, and the next video I'll help with the part 2 of this will be the actual things you need after you've done your research, so you know what kind of wax you're using. We'll go into what you need to make candles as a starting out, okay? I really hope this helps. I get a little excited about some things, and I've got my wonderful Southern accent. So anyway, if this helps, like and subscribe like they all say, all right? But really, comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If there's something you want me to talk about or show, please let me know that too, because I love to help other people, okay? And I want you to make quality, safe candles. So again, I'm Kathy of Kathy's Candle Creations, and my little soy group is Simply Soy. And if you have questions, feel free to message me. A lot of people do. But I will try to message back everyone, and I will respond to all the comments if there's a comment below, okay? Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.